Due to the emergency situation in Japan, many Olympic athletes won't be visiting Tokyo Disneyland and Universal Studios Japan. Judoka Distria Krasniqi is offering her own free ride during the games. It's guaranteed to take your breath away. Funa Tonaki thinks the best thing to do during the hot Japanese summer is to spend some time laying down and relaxing. Now that you've seen what these girls can do to others, let's have a look at what happens when they go head to head. We're going to look at two matches in this video from 2019 between Funa Tonaki and Krasniqi of Kosovo. Funa is a lefty and she's just landed a Kosoto Gari, gets the turn. However, Krasniqi was able to trap her in half guard. Funa now looking to try and pass with underhook and belt grip. Now going for turnover, but the referee says that's enough as Krasniqi gets back onto her feet. So Funa is a lefty. Krasniqi from Kosovo is a righty. Lovely Uchimata. Krasniqi evening things up here after that Uchimata. Sasai attempt. Kosoto Gari attempted counter. Seemed like Funa was ready and wanted to counter that Uchimata this time. Both girls with front hand grips. Drop throw by Funa, but she's back on her feet. Countering the Uchimata with that stiff arm. Also seemed like she was dominating the far wrist of Krasniqi, but unable to get the turn. Krasniqi, I should say. Attempted Uchimata and Krasniqi. Neither fighter able to connect with the rear hand. This time Funa has the grips. Starting to get things aggressive now. Attempted dropping throw. She pops right back to her feet. Krasniqi does have a hand on the gi sleeve now. The ref calls things to a restart. Drop throw. Krasniqi turning on her head. Funa looking to force the turnover. Krasniqi back onto her feet. Ends up on top, but even though Krasniqi is very skilled on the ground, she's not pursuing a ground game against Funa Tonaki here. Overhand grip and attempted Uchimata. Another drop throw catches her with Ochi as she popped back to her feet. Now she's looking for the turnover. got the turn. Let's see if she can pass this time. This time she's got Krasniqi flat on her back. She's got a crossface in place. Tripoding, looking to free this leg. She's got the leg free. Krasniqi's going to attempt to re-guard. But Funa has this very clever way of hiding her left leg by triangling her leg behind her other leg. Her left leg was hooked over her right leg. So this is the second match. This one was even higher stakes as it was a World Championship semi-final. Krasniqi again going for this overhand grip, although she settled for a collar grip here. Sasai attempt. Funa counters with a drop throw and pops straight back up to their feet. Funa trying to push away that lead hand. So Krasniqi is the #1 seed at the upcoming Olympics. Funa is the 3rd seed, attempting a dropping throw into an ochi, similar to what we saw in the last match. Uchimata attempt. Sasai into Uchimata once more. Funa is not knocked off balance. She's going here for a turnover. And the ref calls things back to a restart. Kosoto knocks Krasniqi down, and the referee calls a halt for fear that they will damage the advertising signs. Funa goes down. Kosoto Gari attempts, Kochi attempt by Tonaki. Another Kosoto Gari attempt. This time attempting to the other side, but a huge Sambo Seanage to finish this one off. So, in this video, I'm only going over 2 of their matches, and I'll tell you why. I live in Japan, I don't have a VPN, and they have blocked the Doha Masters final between Krasniqi and Funa Tonaki in Japan. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link to that video. If you're in Japan, you're not going to be able to watch it unless you have a VPN. If you're outside of Japan, you might have better luck. Krasniqi did win the 3rd match in their series, which was earlier this year. Krasniqi threw Funa with an Uchimata and a Kosoto Gari. So you can check that out. I'm going to have one more video looking at this under 48 kilo class before the games starts. If you're familiar with the under 48 kilo class, you can probably guess which athlete I'm going to include in that video. So far we've looked at Mumthbat, Tonaki, Krasniqi. I think you can guess who's going to be next. So subscribe if you're interested in that. See you next time.